Okay, so if I completely lost my business today and I had to completely restart it from scratch, this is exactly what I would do to hit six figures again in the next few months. So, to begin, my name is Solana and I make over $300,000 every year shooting elopements. When I transitioned into elopements as a complete beginner, I made over $152,000 in my first 60 days, completely brand new. And now I'm teaching other people how to do the same. And I have students already booking their first elopement packages for like $7,000, $6,000, and it's super amazing. They're complete beginners and it's super awesome. So that's exactly what I do, and that's my story. So I'm just gonna kind of break down everything I would do and what I did to get here and what I teach other people to do as well. So first things first, realize that you're struggling. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not making money. Be real with yourself. So many photographers, they immediately blame everyone else for their struggles, including the market is too saturated, everyone's just too talented, my photos aren't good enough, whatever it is. People just don't want to invest in photos. These are all things that are lies made up by people who just don't know how to make it work. So immediately be real with yourself and be like, hey, no, I'm actually the problem. So if I were broke right now and just like, yeah, my business is gone, here's exactly what I would do. So step number one, I would get some content. So I'd be like, okay, so I want to shoot elopements, let's say, and then I want to shoot them in Banff because that's where I live. So I'm going to go out to Banff and I'm going to set up 3 different style shoots. So I'm not going to spend money on these. I'm going to collaborate with other vendors. So I'm going to go onto Facebook groups and be like, hey, be like, hey, does anyone want to collaborate in a style shoot? You can have photos exchanged for, having your services here. And I would get 3 shoots set up. I would get them doing like activities, stuff like that, hiking, just kind of free things that will just look like a full day elopement. I'll get 3 of those. And when I have 3, I'll be good to go. Next thing, I am going to brainstorm my ideal client. Who is my ideal client? Like, who's my dream client that I want to work with over and over again? And I would put this person, write it down, and write out some different things about this person. What do they like to do? What are their pain points? What are they looking for in a photographer? What is their desire when it comes to an elopement? Like all these different things. And I would start brainstorming those things. Okay, that's what I'll do. And now I'm going to start creating my actual business. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to go over a little bit of my website stuff. So as I create my website, I am going to also be brainstorming things about my brand. What do I want my brand to feel like? Am I a luxury elopement photographer? Am I an adventure elopement photographer? And I'm going to be coming up with that as I structure my website. So first thing, we're going to structure our website in a way that's SEO friendly. So headers in the right order, descriptions, and set up the pages so they look very nice and are easy to use. Make sure they're optimized for both mobile and desktop. From there, I'm going to put in the photos from the shoots that I did, and I'm going to start brainstorming my copy. So I'm going to start thinking about my clients' pain points, desired states, and I'm going to start writing that copy until I have a website. So on this website, I would create different pages. First one, homepage, kind of a whole general idea about what I do. About me page, that's not about me, it's about my ideal clients. And then a pricing page that has my starting price on it. And then also a blog page, and then a landing page specific to Banff elopements. So once I have all this stuff down, now I'm going to go into the back end of my business. I'm going to set up a CRM system so I can create my pricing guide and contracts. So I use HoneyBook. You can use Dub Studio or something, or there's other ones as well. But I have HoneyBook, so I would just buy HoneyBook again, create my pricing guide. As I created my pricing guide, I would actually just use my template that I made because I made one for you guys. So if you want to get it, just grab it. It's down below. So I would just create that. Otherwise, if I didn't have that template, I would start creating my pricing guide from scratch, I would have like 4 different pages roughly. First page kind of like acknowledging my ideal client again, a little bit intro. Next page would be a little bit about the experience, just kind of like what they can expect working with me. The next page might be about the prices. So then I'll have like the different packages and all that good stuff. And then maybe I'll have a page about like sample timelines, whatever it may be. But those are the type of things that I want in my pricing guide. The goal of the pricing guide is to be communicating your value. So I'm going to be telling people why they should care about the things that I offer, kind of what that experience will make them feel, all the feelings associated with that stuff, and all those good things. When it comes to my pricing part of it, it would not be structured like a menu. So it'll be all leading up to a final number with packages and all those good things. And yeah, so that's what I would do next. And then from there, I would start developing my sales call scripts. So when it comes to a sales call, you want to be in the first section of the call acknowledging just kind of like where they're at, what they're struggling with, what they are desiring, all that good stuff. And then I would, just create some different questions to ask them to get them to talk about those things. And that would kind of be my sales script to kind of go off of when I hopped on a call with them. So now that I have my website done, my pricing guide, and then my sales call structure, I'm all ready to start getting people through the funnel. So this is where most people kind of stop their journey of setting up their business, as they set all these things up and then that is it. They go and post on Instagram. But no, we're going to actively send people down this line of things to do. So the way we're going to do that is we are going to hop on Google, create a Google Ads account, and start running ads to that landing page. So remember when I said I would create a BAMP specific landing page? That's because I'd work in Banff. So wherever you work, that's where you're going to do it. You're going to create a location specific landing page for that one ideal client. So whether you're doing elopements or weddings, it's going to be very specific to that person. So now that I have that landing page, I am going to create my ads. They're going to be relevant to that landing page, and I'm going to send my ads to that landing page. The way I set up these ads, you can actually get that down below as well. This is my Google Ads crash course and my landing page crash course as well, because there's so much details in there that is very specific to that, that you should go grab if you are interested in doing this system. So you can grab that, but I would set up my ads directly how I teach you guys in that. Click publish and then wait like 24 hours to start seeing results and data. Once 24 hours is done, I'm going to go into my analytics. Again, I teach you this in the crash course. I'm going to track the 3 things that I need to track, fix anything that needs fixing, and then I'm going to let it keep running. When it comes to publishing an ad, I'm going to start at just $10 a day, so it's no more than that, and I'm just going to let it run consistently. So as long as those analytics look good, I'm going to leave it and let it run, and now I should be getting about 1 to 2 inquiries every single day. So now that I'm getting those inquiries, I'm going to kind of let my business do its thing for the next kind of month, and I'm going to just get what I get. So if I get people booking on calls, things like that, great. I will probably get some bookings, stuff like that. But worst case scenario, let's say I only got like 1 booking and I had a lot of inquiries and stuff like that. So now I'm going to go into my business and audit it. So I'm going to take my audit guide, also down below, my audit equations, and I'm going to put my numbers into that audit system, and it's going to like tell me exactly where people are dropping off in my business. And then I'm going to see that, and I'm going to go hyper focus on fixing those things. So whatever it was, I'm going to go in, I'm going to refix things, get it sorted, and then let my business run again. And then hopefully this fixes it. If it doesn't, I'm going to redo it and see what else is wrong. So that is how that works. And that's exactly what I would do to make 6 figures again in the next few months if I had to start from scratch. So it's pretty simple structure. There's a lot of kind of like nuances to it to optimize it for the best success. But if you want to go, listen to podcasts, go learn how to copyright, go read audiobooks, you can go do that and figure it out yourself. Or you can just grab my resources down below and they will teach you the very specific things for each kind of section. So